Hey guys, sorry about that. Apparently, my iPad storage was full. So, this is part two of our coffee chop and chat. So, I won't be on here long because I don't know if it's gonna cut off again. But I believe we were on this one. This is by Savannah Blue and Halloween Town, which is apple cider donut shop and zucchini bread. I already nuked it, but it's been sitting, so I don't know if it's gonna cut. So we're just gonna try it. Okay, we're still good. All right. I don't understand how my iPad is out of storage because I actually pay for extra storage. So I'm not understanding how that happened, but that's neither here nor there. I'm gonna have to go on and check after this and see what's going on because that aggravated me. So sorry about that. Sorry it's a part two. Again, I won't be on here long because I don't want it to cut off. I am going to leave these bigger pieces and then when I go to melt, I will cut some down to put in my smaller plate warmers. But for right now, we're going to leave it like that. So we're done with these two. So we will remove these two. Oh, I don't want them to fall. All right. So this is that one. Sorry guys, I'm trying to situate everything over here on my end. All right, so let's see, what shall we do next? I want to cut this one up because I will be melting this one in my October melting basket. This is by Broadway Wax and Messy Little Goblins. And this is Mac Apple, Warm Fluffy Towels, Lollipops, and Lick Me All Over. This is so cute. And it smells really, really good. So I'm going to show you how cute it is. How stinking cute is that? So it's like, I don't know if I'm going to be able to get him out, but we're definitely going to try because that would be cute to just melt him on his own. But so it's kind of like the colors of a candy corn. Not kind of, it is. All right, I'm going to nuke this one really quick. I'm just dropping everything now because now I'm frazzled that happened. Oh no. Oh, I can't get it together. Sorry for all the noise. All right, our next question is, what's your favorite soda? So I do not drink soda anymore. I stopped drinking soda maybe like, maybe 6-7 years ago, I believe. Okay, so I did 15 seconds one side. I'm gonna kind of flip it and do another 15. But my go-to soda when I did drink soda was always Pepsi. Nothing other than Pepsi. I stopped drinking soda because I was getting kidney stones. So I stopped drinking it. It took me a while after the first couple of episodes of kidney stones to then finally leave it. But I was a big soda head. Like, I drank soda like it was going out of style. It was crazy the amount of soda that I drank. But now I only really drink, let's see if that's my coffee and, no. Oh yeah, I got him to wiggle out. Okay, we got him out. So right now I drink coffee and vitamin water. Oh, is that gooey inside? No. Okay. So let's see. Hopefully y'all can see. Next question is, what emoji do you use most? So I'm gonna have to say it's the emoji that holds her hand up to her face. That's the one I mostly use. That one and the hearts. Pretty much the red heart, but not the red heart that's like, I can't even explain it. I used a deeper matte kind of looking red heart. That's the only way I could describe it. And the pink double hearts. Those are the ones I mostly use. I'll leave this one kind of big because, you know, if you know, you know. All right. This smells so good. I get the MAC apple, but I also get, I need to look up what Lick Me All Over is, because I have no idea what it is. I do get like a lollipop candy type of like vibe from this one. We gotta cut that one down. Cut it in half. Okay. All right. Quick, fast, and a hurry. It smells really good. I also get the fluffy towels. So this is going to be good on a cleaning day. I have it for Saturday because, again, Saturdays are my cleaning days. So I probably can cut something else up on this. Let's do by VCS. The Warrens. Love the Warrens. And this is glazed cinnamon donuts, a warm cup of mulled cider, topped with gooey marshmallows, caramel drizzle, and sweet cinnamon. It's a smaller piece of the Ghost. So this one can fit on this cutting board as well. And I'm sorry if I'm rushing again. I don't know if this is going to try to shut off on me again. And then I'm going to be real type angry. So it's just pretty much a Ghost. I know, the lighting's terrible. I'm going to nuke him. I do nuke my VCS. He's small. Let's do 15 just all together. And hopefully it'll cut through. Let's move some of this out the way. Clean this part up so it doesn't get onto my VCS. Okay, I'm just making a big old mess. Woo! I dropped one of my AirPods, of course, because now I'm frazzled and I'm trying to rush and everything's just going wrong. All right, hopefully you still can see. I don't know how I want to cut him. He is so cute. Let's see, how are we going to cut you, boo? Let's do it like this. All right, so we got like 3 pieces. I could probably cut him down if I wanted to, but I'm probably going to mail him in my wax room because I love this scent so much and I just want to have it all to myself. So I'm probably just going to melt it in my wax room. Okay, now I think he was in, yeah, he's in Sunday. Again, I have to label everything for my sanity. So, all right, we're done with that. I may cut him down, the Ghost down a little bit when I go to melt him, but I'm not 100% sure. Do you prefer air or train travel? Let's see what other one we can do before. Again, I want to try to do at least my Halloween ones because I can always come back later on to do any other ones that I'm going to melt in the month of November. This is another one from VCS in White Zombie. And White Zombie is MAC Apple Birthday Cake topped with whipped cream. It's in the Scream shape. I've melted this one a few times before. I thought I was going to love this one, but it didn't wow me. So I don't know why I keep purchasing it. Hopefully, I think I keep purchasing it, hoping that it's gonna be better. So we shall see. Hopefully this time around. I think I'm just gonna cut him up on this paper plate and leave him on here. Let's see, I just did 15 on this. Hopefully you guys still can see. Okay, so the question was, do you prefer air or train travel? It's going to be air, 100%. I love to fly. I am not afraid of flying. I will get on an airplane in the blink of an eye. I love to fly. I will fly everywhere. It does not bother me. I know a lot of people don't like to fly, like my best friend. He doesn't like to fly. So that's why we can't go a lot of places together, because he will not get on an airplane. He did many, many years ago, when I was living in Florida. He got on an airplane, but it was a whole bunch of my family that had came down, so it was a little bit easier for him because it was a whole bunch of them. But yeah, I can't get him to book any trips that has to do with flying because he does not want to fly. Okay, so we did that one really quickly, and again, that was White Zombie by VCS. I'm gonna move into the side as well, somewhere. Okay, let's see, who can we do really quickly? I believe these other ones are going to be for my part of my November melting basket. Let's do this one really quickly. Southbound, a souffle, and cherry cream cookies. This lighting, which is buttery shortbread cookie dough with cherry and almond. This smells so good. So good. Her wax is always just so cute. Love it. Okay, let's get it. Sorry for the noise again. I'm like frazzled. I don't want this to shut off again. So if it happens to cut off, I'm not going to do a part 3. We're just going to leave it where it's at. And that's it. That's where we're going to go. I'm going to do again 15 and 15. All right, another question is, do you like haunted houses? Absolutely. I love anything horror. I love horror movies. I'm always watching horror movies. I love haunted houses. We're actually going to be doing a haunted house when we go away on my trip coming up tomorrow. We're going to do a haunted house, and my niece does not like anything scary or anything, but she is actually, oh, it cracked. I did 15 and 15 and it cracked on me. She doesn't like anything scary, so she is the real MVP because she's gonna do it. I kept telling her we didn't have to do it because I know she's scary. But she's like, no, I'll do it. You know, it's your birthday weekend. No, well, it's your getaway for your birthday, so I'll do it. So this is going to be fun and interesting with her because, again, she is very scary. So I put this in too long, and now it seems to be cracking on me. It is broken. Oh, I messed that up. All right, let's take this piece out. So this piece, oh my God, that looks terrible. All right, we're going to work with what we got. This is why I hate rushing, because things just don't come out properly. So yeah, this is going to be fun with my niece in this haunted house. So I'm looking forward to that. But yes, I love all the horror stuff, all that good stuff. I'm always here for it. So can I take this cookie off? Probably, because it looks like it's lifting anyway. All right. And sorry that I sound so rushed again. I don't want this to cut off on me. I'm good if it cuts off now because, like I said, I did chop what's going to be in the remainder of my October Halloween melting basket. And I can always come back to chop up anything for my November melting basket if I don't get to it. But yeah, I can possibly chop something else up. I keep looking to make sure. Do you prefer traveling with others or going on a solo adventure? No, definitely prefer to travel with others. I'm not good going by myself somewhere. Like my niece, I know I keep bringing her up. My niece that we are going away with, she is that person. She will say, oh, I'm going away this weekend, and she will go. She will go, even for a week. She will go by herself and just enjoy herself to the fullest. I cannot do that, like, at all. At one point in my life, I couldn't even go out to, like, eat something. Like, if I was, not to a restaurant, like go out to eat. But, like, if I was out and about by myself, or, I don't know, because I'm hardly ever out and about by myself. And if I was hungry, I would never, like, go into a place to eat by myself. Now I do. Now I just be like, just go and eat, girl. Just go and eat. So now I do. But no, I'm not that person that can travel by myself. The only time I will travel by myself is if I'm going somewhere. Oh, sorry. This next two, are by The Pharmacist's Daughter and Fashionista. And Fashionista is creamy vanilla chai with a touch of almond and cinnamon sugar donuts. This smells so delicious. And they're so pretty. I know my lighting is terrible, but so we have 4 of those. The only time I will travel by myself is if I'm going somewhere and I'm meeting up with people there. Like if I'm going to Florida, because I know people in Florida. If I'm going to Florida, I don't mind like flying there by myself. And, you know, I meant because I know I'm going to be meeting up with, you know, people or whatever. But if it's for me to like go by myself somewhere and just, you know, be on the trip by myself, yeah, no, that's not happening. I can't do it. I'll be so bored. Like, I need somebody to talk to. I don't know if I should nuke these. Let me try without nuking. I believe I've always nuked these. But let's see. Can y'all still see? I don't even know. All right, we're going to not nuke them and just get that out the way. What's a weird smell that you really enjoy? Okay, so I have a few. Hopefully you guys still can see. Obviously I don't find it weird, but other people do. Other people do. So one, I love the smell of gasoline. Absolutely love it. I also, so you know the Clorox wipes to clean up with. So you're gonna be like, yo, Rebecca, you're weird. That smell. When I smell it, like when I pop open the Clorox wipey bottle thingy and I smell it, my mouth gets gets very watery. Like, it's so weird. I know. But that's a huge one for me. I do love the smell of Clorox wipes. It got to the point where I had to stop buying them for a little bit because, again, just the smell of it and my mouth would start salivating. But yeah, I do love the smell of Clorox wipes. and gasoline. I'm gonna say those are my two favorite like scents that people. I mean, gasoline not so much because I know a lot of this. I don't know if there's a lot of people, but I know there's people that do like the smell of gasoline. I'm not just the only one. I think the weirdest would be the Clorox wipes. I think that's the weirdest. Okay. I think we're gonna do one more and then we're going to be done. Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do. So let's do my favorite by Soul Mountain Melts in Elephant Ears, which is cinnamon sugar, flaky crust, buttery fried batter, and powdered sugar. Love this scent. I always try to grab me one or two. I don't know why this time around I only got the one loaf because I love this. This is like a huge favorite of mine. And I always tend to melt it like in the month of November, sometimes December too. But I love this scent. We're gonna nuke her, and this will be the last one. I usually do 30 and 30 with these loaves, so let's see. All right, let's get another question. Let's do, I'm reading off of my phone, so I'm trying to see which one that I haven't already done with you guys and answered before. What makes you the most proud? I'm gonna say, I gotta flip this. I'm gonna have to say, what makes me the most proud besides my kids and them doing well and my grandson, I'm gonna have to say the woman that I am because of my mother, because of the way my mother raised me and structured and guided me. I had kids at a very young age. I had my first child at 18. Oh God, I might have put this in for too long. Yeah, it's like son of a jackal. Yeah, I'm gonna have to wait because this is gonna be so melty. Duh. I forgot. I normally do 30 and 30, but I forgot that the microwave is hot because I've been using it. So let's do this one loaf, and this will be our last. And this is by L3 Waxy Wonder in pumpkin sugar donut, zucchini bread, and sugar cookie royale. When I came out pregnant, like my mother always supported me. You know, she was always there. She supported my decisions. But she did say, all right, you thought you were grown enough to become pregnant. Let's just say that. So I don't get flagged or my video don't get taken down. All right, being that this is so hot, I'm probably going to do 15 first on one side and see how it is. So yeah, she says, so since you thought you think you've grown enough to get pregnant, then you're grown enough to raise your own children. Now, mind you, at that time, you know, I had friends the same age that had kids, and, you know, they were still out partying, and their kids were home with mom. I'm going to flip it and try 10. Their kids were home with their mom, their parents, whatever the case may be. My mother wasn't trying to hear that. She was like, no, absolutely not. She told me you need to grow up and you need to raise your child. I'm not raising your child. I'm done raising my kids. And I thanked my mother for that because I don't know if I necessarily would have turned out, you know, like what my friends were doing. Because just that I don't think I would have necessarily that would have happened to me. Like I still don't think like if my mother would have been on the page of watching my kids so I can go shake that ass. I don't necessarily think I would have done that at that age anyway. So I didn't get to see like the inside of a club until I was like, let me see, 20? I think it was 20. Now, mind you, all my friends were already hitting the clubs at 17, 18, but I couldn't, you know, because I had a child and I had to be a mom. And that's what I did. And I thank my mother for that. You know, she was like, nope, absolutely not. You're a mother first. You got time to party later on. So, what is your biggest fear? Let's hope this one's good. Can y'all see? Can you? Yeah. My biggest fear. So I always fear how my grandson is growing, growing up and is going to continue to grow up. Where's my other cutter? I'll tell you. In this world, because it's terrible. So I fear that a lot. Like, oh my God, my poor grandson, what are the trials and tribulations that he's going to have to go through? And, that always just stays on my mind. And I do fear that. I'm just like, oh, like my poor baby, But we could only guide him the right way and hope and pray. This one's still a little hard. Normally I can cut L3 without nuking. I prefer to nuke because, again, I don't like ugly looking waxes. But I can. But then when I do, they come out looking, I don't know, weird. I don't know if you can see that. Probably not with this dumb lighting. Like this. Like it comes out not cute. And it fell apart. So yeah, that would be like one of my biggest fear. Like, how's he gonna be when he's much, much older and I'm not here anymore? That's I think about that quite a lot. But it is what it is, right? Hopefully, we can only hope that this world will be a better place by then. Yeah, that's it. Let me see. If you could travel back in time, where would you go? If I could travel back in time, I wouldn't go anywhere per se. I would like to travel back in time to where my mom was still here. And I can see my mom again. Okay, this one crumbled. That's one thing I would want to do. But not go anywhere, Just be able to have my mom. And see my mommy. Are you a jealous person? No. there's two parts to this. So in my younger days, yes, I was. As far as in relationships, I was a jealous person, but that has stopped long ago. So no, I'm not. I was, but I'm not. Like, I'm not gonna be that girl that's trying to go through my man's phone. If I have to do all that just to reassure myself that you're not doing anything out there, then we don't need to be together. Because I'm not doing it. That's too much for me. I'm really not. I can't. I can't. So, but okay. Sorry, my niece was texting me. All right, let me see. I could probably do another one. Who do you go to first when you have a big decision to make? That would be none other. Now that my mom is gone, because my mom was always my go-to person. But since my mom being gone, my go-to person right now would be my brother. That's the person I pretty much check in with, like, because I know my brother's not going to guide me down the wrong path. My brother is very straightforward. He will let you know how it is, whether you take offense to it or not. Like, you need to know my brother to not get offended by my brother, because sometimes shit that he says, you're like, what? You really just said that to me? Like, yeah. So, but I know my brother always has my best interest at heart. So I always go to him for any and all. Not any and all, but, you know, besides my husband, if it's something that, you know, it has to do with our children, our home, you know, us or whatever, of course, I'm trying to make it to where y'all can see. It feels like y'all can't see. Of course, I'm going to go to my husband. But if it's something other than that, and I feel like I need my brother's expertise on something else, then I'm definitely going to my brother. Without a doubt. He's the first person I'm going to. So, this smells so good. Like, so good. I get the pumpkin sugar donuts from this. Of course, that broke. And of course, this one's broken. So this is going to be a whole hot mess cut into, because everything just wants to break. Next time I will nuke her. But this is the last one we're going to do. I still haven't packed. We're leaving in the morning. I have not packed. Of course, I want to clean my house. It's not Saturday, but I want to clean my house before I go, and hope and pray to find it that way when I come back, because, you know, the husband. So yeah, so I will not be posting anything that I'm melting over the weekend, because I will be gone over on IG. So I will cut that one up that we have sitting there a little bit later. I just wanted to kind of harden up a bit, because I know if I cut into it, it's going to be a liquidy mess, and we don't want that. And that's my favorite scent. So, but yeah, so that is it. And that is all. Thank you so much for rocking out with me on this coffee chop and chat. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your week. Again, I apologize that this is in two parts. I will get that fixed before the next one. But I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your week, the rest of your day. And I will talk to you guys later. Ciao.